EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go, cut! 65.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Willis. He sets to fire deep. That is incomplete. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
4th down, Willis. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. But someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
19 Lions. Hurt.
Delson in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hey,
Delson in motion.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action, Willis. That's complete. It's Josh Riley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Willis looking to throw it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up. It's a foot race. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at the 20. And incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fielded at about the 28. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that one.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And the Texans are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Pierce. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Again, it's Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Inside handoff, Henry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Willis now off of play action. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Willis will look to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. A shot downfield for Burks. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Texans at 12-3 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First and 10, it's Pierce. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming out. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Cut back team.
Willis looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. The shotgun snap to Willis. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Trey Flowers. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Willis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Willis. Open man, that's Henry. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Touchdown! Kevontae Turpin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
18 Rattler.
Delson in motion. On first down, here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Room here to run. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. In motion right, that's Dell. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. Stroud will look to throw once more. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 34-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
21.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Phillips now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Going for it with Pierce. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 65 cat. 65 cat. Ready?
Stroud and company going for it. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards. And 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal.
Now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. That is caught. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Willis looking to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Quick score. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 19, 5 in.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
60 Mavericks. Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lions.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Pierce now up the middle. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. First and 10, it's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Now Willis to throw. Go to the right here and finding Burks. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Come on. 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Hurry.
With a quick throw completed by Willis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Willis. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Taken down at the 42. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he
takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Give left side for Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell
From 4 yards out.
And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And just shutting him off there.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
2nd down, here's Willis. A short throw taken in by Conquo.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry.
Taken down at the 42.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Now Willis to throw.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Another one caught by Collins.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready? Check, foul catch.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
186 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Let's go.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably